Hello everyone, this is Carol. I am back with another journal to show you. This time it is a design team project for Tusami Rose, and I thank you, Daisy, for inviting me onto your design team. This has been a great kit to use. I've used birds, bees, and peonies, and I've made a book plate from one of the pages that are in the book. I cut that out, fussy cut it, made the little plate out of the cardstock. I layered 3 different layers of cardstock to get the plate that I wanted. The front cover is an image from one of the pages in the kit. And so I have resized that a little bit and cut it out so that I could get it on the front. I used cardstock to back that, as well as cheesecloth in the pink and in blue cheesecloth. That is from Hobby Lobby. The book itself is 9 inches by 6 inches. The spine is 1 3/4 inches thick. And the back, I've used another main image that is in the kit. This is the prettiest kit. It has lots of bright pages. It made you happy just working on it. So make sure you check out Daisy's Etsy shop as well as her website, and I will link all of that below. Okay, we'll open up, and inside I have done cardstock that was in my stash, and this is also cardstock. I've used a Martha Stewart punch. I've done the flat back gems. I've done the red throughout because you'll see a lot of red with this, with the pink, and I really liked the contrast of that. So that was kind of fun to do. There's my little "This Book Belongs To" tag. Here is a tag that is in the kit. I line all of my tags on the back as usual. And we'll go on. This is a pocket, and you can store extra paper or secret writing, whatever you choose there. And I've made this a pocket too. These are both pages from the kit. And I've used one of the little tags, "Honey for Sale," made a, this is actually, I'm sorry, that is on the page, and I cut it out. Some of these pages I printed out twice and then used them doubly so that I could make pockets. And here's the little tiny tag that goes into the "Honey for Sale." I've added some flat back gems there. There are bees throughout. This is envelopes that I've made from the paper in the kit, put lace across for the closure, and inside I've made little note cards that can be written on for more journaling space. And both of these envelopes have that little card. Then we go on, and here is that same image that is on the front, and this time I've made it into a pocket and added some of Daisy's paper. She has given us ample lined paper, and I've put this throughout the book for more writing space, for extra, tucking it into tuck spots and wherever I could. Trimmed that with lace sewed around it. There's a doily. Martha Stewart punch with the flat back gems. There's some of the writing lined paper. And I left lots of room for writing space in this book, as well as lots of pockets and tuck spots. You have a little bit of everything. Same paper, and I cut a portion of it, put the flat back gems with the Martha Stewart punch. Here is one of the library cards that Daisy has given, or has put in her kits. And there is one of her tags, or journaling cards. I've added lace, and then I've done this a little dimensional here. This is one of the little little cutouts that we fussy cut, and I added that to there to add a little bit of dimension, just a little bit of interest. This is from another one of the pages. I used every bit of paper that I could. If I cut some and used it, I used the rest of it for something else. So you'll see this all throughout the book. I put some stickles on the bees and the bird. And there's a little thing that I cut out from one of the pages. There's a tiny little journaling card that is in the kit. Old music paper. This is from a book, 1909, I believe this book was from. Copyright. So here is another one of the pages that I've fussy cut around and sewn around it. Put stickles on the bees and the bird. And there's another journaling card that is in the kit. Here's a stamp that I have, and I think you can see that, and again I've stickled the wings, and you'll see that in a couple of other places in the book. And here is another journaling card that is a library card. Here is one of her journaling cards that I've made into a pocket. There's another tag, another Martha Stewart punch edge, writing space. This is the back. Now, this kit comes in a TN size also, and a traveler's notebook size. And so I printed some of the pages out of the TN book and put it in this book with the large size, just to show you what you could do if you get two size kits. And then I made this a journaling page. And the back is lined. I did both sides with one with lined paper and one with a page from the kit, and this is how it ended up. And I really like how that ends up as a little TN insert there. Then I left this plain, this is the Dollar Tree lace. More little lace from Hobby Lobby. I trimmed that. This is a flip out page with lined writing space here. This is one of the Tim Holtz decoupage tissue, and I added a little gesso and some color there, so all of this is writable completely on the whole page, and I really like how that turned out. And here is vellum that I printed from one of the pages, another pocket. And that is one of the pages that I've cut in half in the kit and used it as a pocket and added lace, of course. And here's a journaling card from the kit. And here is another journaling card. The colors are just so much fun to work with in this kit. This is the center of the first signature. I've chosen to leave it all plain so that there would be lots of writing space, and if whoever wants to add pockets on that, they could, or they could let me know and I could add a couple of pockets there for them, but I just felt that it needed some more writing space. Here is another little tag from the kit that I fussy cut out. And it says, of course, birds, bees, and peonies. And there's another tag from the kit. And you can see, I hope you can see, I've added stickles to all the bees and the birds. Most of them in the book I've done that with, so they sparkle pretty good. Then here is the other side of that vellum, more hobby or Dollar Tree lace. And here's another one of the bees that I've added stickles to on the wings. You can see that in the corner, and there's writing space. I've inked that up with the Tim Holtz ink. And this is the other side of that TN journal page, and there's that. Here is another Martha Stewart punch with the gems added. Writing space here, another pocket, and this is from one of the collage pages in the kit. I made a pocket out of it, did added the lace, added some, she has some little tags, and this one says bees. So I added a little gem, put lace and cheesecloth underneath. And then here are a couple of journaling cards that are in the kit that go with that. There's another one. Again, the colors are just so bright and pretty, fun to work with. There's another page that I have fussy cut around this part of the page, and then cut that straight, sewn around it, added stickles, made it a pocket. And there is another tag from, this is from one of Daisy's tag kits. And I wanted to add that in. So you can see she has lots of wonderful ephemera pages and kits, and her site is just full of all kinds of things that you can have fun with. And she just has a delightful Etsy shop as well as her own website. This is the other side of the music paper, and another one of those little tags that I fussy cut. I added blue cheesecloth underneath to add interest. Here's another tag that I made a corner of one of the pages, added stickles to the bird, and added a journaling card that is in the kit. I fussy cut this out of one of the pages and just glued that on. That is flat. That's not a pocket or anything. I just did that for fun and interest, and you can write all around it here. And more Dollar Tree lace, more lined paper that is in the kit. Here's another page, and if you'll notice, this is that same page that I did this from, and this time I made a large pocket. Added lace, and there's more of Daisy's lined paper that is in her kits. And here's another pocket that I've made from a page. I've added stickles all around. There's a tag, one of her tags, that is from one of her tag kits. And here is another journaling card from the kit, the other side of the doily. This is a pocket made out of vellum. I printed on the vellum and then cut it, sewed around it, and made it a tuck spot. And of course there is one of the tags. You can see right through that. I really like those made like that. Here is the other part of that vellum, and or part of one of the pages of vellum. I don't think it's that page, but this one I added birds and some cheesecloth on it, and it looks like I need to glue that down a little bit better, so I will make sure I do that. And this is the vellum pocket, and there's another tag. And I've added bows to all these tags to coordinate with either the tag or the pocket, whichever. Here's another page from the kit, one of the collage pages that you can add things in. I didn't fill every pocket because it does put bulk into the journal, and you may want to add, whoever ends up with the journal may want to add their own things in there. Here's another pocket. That's the end of the first signature. Here's the second one. This is a page in the journal. And here is another pocket. This is a tuck spot that Daisy has in the kit that you fussy cut out. And I have added two of her journaling cards. And when you notice, a lot of these tags, you'll see that in the collage pages also. So it really brings the whole journal together and makes it really, really even nicer. So, and then this is the tuck spot from one of the pages. I've added lace, a little bit different lace. This one is from Hobby Lobby. I had a portion of one of the pages, so I made that into a journaling card. Added a bow. That's right in there. More Martha Stewart Punch and Gems. Writing space, lined paper, and here is lace, the Dollar Tree lace. Here's another page from the kit that I took this portion of the page and made a tuck spot, added stickles around the little oval and the bird, and added a bow to the tag. And there it is and here's another bit of the paper that you saw on the front of the journal, or on the back, and I've added stickles to all the birds there. Here's another journaling card that is in the kit, and another vellum page that I have. This is, I believe, the top of another page, so I put that in and used the Hobby Lobby lace trim sewed around the pocket, and I added some red ribbon there. And this is seam binding that was gifted to me by Sherry Schmur, so thank you, Sherry, for that. And here's another portion of the kit. It's a little piece that I had from one of the pages, so I cut that, made it into a pocket onto the music sheet. And here are a couple of more tags. This one is a little envelope that you open up, and I've added paper that is, yes, it does come out. I've added paper cut along there to make it kind of stationary looking, and there's more journaling space. And I'll put that back later then. Then here's more journaling space and cut tag. I've sewn around all of the music sheets. These are so old, and I just wanted to protect that with the sewing. There's another part of the Traveler's Notebook journal, another page, and there it is again. And here's the doily. Now, this page, these are all stamps of various sizes, and I think you can see that, I hope, in the camera. And these are all the bees, and they're going down, and the further down they get, the bigger they get, and they're going down, hiding inside of the little tuck spot there. So, and then there's a bee here with the stickles, and all of these have stickles on them, and I've inked the pages, and there is a pretty, this is really pretty paper in the kit. It looks like tapestry almost. It's so pretty. It just looks very fabricy. Then I've added some lace here in the corner of the book, and another pocket. This is part of the kit, a pocket, and here is lace that I've trimmed it with. That's Hobby Lobby lace, and there is a little journaling card. Here's another little card that's in the kit. I've made it into a journaling card. There's the other side of the vellum. Here is Dollar Tree lace, and here's another one of these little fussy cut pieces that are in the kit, and I just glued it to the page to give it a little more interest and, again, make it fun. There's, again, the center of the second signature. Here is the another page that I've cut. I've added a little bit of different, this is from Michael's, this trim. I've had that quite a while. And so I added that and have sewn around the edges. There's another tag from one of the tag kits that Daisy has. And the other side of the vellum. This I have made, there's two pockets here, and I cut various parts of the pages and made each one a pocket. I added lace in each layer, added some stickles on the bees that are on there. There is one of the little journaling cards, another one, and yet another one. And then in this pocket, there's two more journaling cards. Even the journaling cards are just bright and pretty and fun. I love this one. It's all the little birds. Then here's another pocket that is in the kit. It could be a journaling card too. That might be one of the pages. I am not sure, but you will see that in the kit. And I've made it into a pocket, sewn around it, added lace, and there is that little flower again. That is the journaling card, and another little advertising type journaling card. And here is another tag that I've added a blue bow to. There is the other side of the doily. There's the other side of the TN journal, and this has the collaging on it. And here is that page right here. Here is that pocket, only a different size. This is in the large journal. This is in the TN journal. Then here is more of that paper. One of the pages that I've cut, made it into a pocket. And here is another journaling card. And I hope this helps to see what all you can do with a kit like this. You can cut the pages when they're collaged like that and make all kinds of pockets and tuck spots and whatever you choose. Here's another little mini envelope, and I've tied it with a ribbon for closure and added again more paper for writing space. I won't take that completely out. Then here's another tuck spot that I've made from one of the pages. I've added stickles. There's another one of Daisy's tags. More, I took the corner from this one and tore that, the page, and added lace, made a corner tuck spot over the music paper, and there is a journaling card that matches. And I've added one of those little fussy cut images out here to give that interest. Here is another tuck spot, and that comes from the bottom of this little corner page here. This came on there also, so I cut that off. I used it for some other things too, and then I did the Martha Stewart punch, added the gems, stickled the bird, and made it into a tuck spot. And there is more of, this is how pretty her writing, her lined pages or her collage pages are. They're just full of interest. And then the other side, I put the lined paper and made it into a little journaling space for the for a tuck spot, so you have more to write on, and you can add that wherever. I have taken this page, the collage page, this, I printed it out twice. This was on the page. I put it over there as a pocket. There is a journaling card and a little tuck spot. I've sewn around that. And then this is also a pocket here. So it's kind of a double pocket there. There's more writing space with the gems and the cutout. Writing space, and the other side of the lined paper. There is the Dollar Tree lace. Here is another part of one of those pages, and this has the little bird that is sticking out. There's two birds, and I put little gems on their eyes. There is a little journaling card that Daisy has in the kit. I made a pocket out of that, added lace, and here are some tiny little journaling cards. This says Bee Journal, and I've added that. And then of course here are these cards. And there's another part of this page, and I just made it into a journaling card. And here's another part of the one of the pages. I've added stickles to the bee. There's another one of Daisy's punches or tags. And here is another one of her tuck spots or pockets that, and then I added a little lace there. This is one of the Tim Holtz wildflower dies that he has, and I added a little, some of those micro mini beads for the center of it. I've inked it up so that it would have color to coordinate with the page, and then of course I glued it here. You can write all around that. Here is another card that is in the kit for a little journaling card. And now we're to the last page. Here is another tuck spot. And of course this is a tuck spot. And these are so colorful that I just didn't want to add anything. You can write on this, of course, but I just thought that was so pretty that I didn't want to add any more to that. This is the little mini 8 punch that I've used in the front and the back. And this does not have the letter in it, but I always add a letter to my journals to tell you a bit about the journal and what you can use them for, and that will be added once it has a new place to go. This will be in my Etsy shop. I will have listed below where you can find Daisy, several different places, and I will list all of those. The name of the kit, of course, and I really do hope you will go take a look at her shop because you won't be disappointed. There is so much in her shop, and she has just lots of fun things to do, and I know you will enjoy it too if you haven't. Most of us know who Daisy is, but there are some who may not, so make sure you make herself or know her a little bit after looking at her things. And I thank you for watching this. I do hope you will subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button, put the little bell on if you subscribe, and then you will be notified when I do other journals and do other videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I thank you for all your wonderful comments when you do.